and gentlemen, from the joint here at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, the main event of the evening. On the line, the WBA Interim World Championship, 12 rounds of boxing in the super lightweight division. Now, for the thousands in attendance here at the joint at the Hard Rock of Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue with white, 24 fights, 24 victories, including 15 knockouts, Victor Mermelada Cayo! And fighting out of the red corner, wearing yellow with green, 27 victories, including 26 knockouts, only one defeat. The defending WBA Interim Super Lightweight World Champion, Marcos Maidana.
Caballeros, ya vi las reglas los dos en el camerino. Esperé una pelea limpia. All right. Okay. The punches are good here. Okay. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch them up. Okay.
At the conclusion of this fight,
3 first-round knockouts for Cayo, 10 for Maidana, most of them coming early in Maidana's career. Nice young men squaring off in the ring tonight. What's the mindset of Cayo have to be? Is that just a little bit of cautiousness that you want early on, just to he respects all of his opponents, and talk with him, you actually believe him?
Yeah, he's a nice young man, and
one of 8 children from Santa Fe, Argentina. Grew up in a town of about 1,000. 12 children, 6 boys and 6 girls. His dad, a construction foreman.
Deserved reputation as a puncher. Cayo has surprised. His knockout record isn't overly impressive, but he is rather heavy-handed.
A way in, but he's getting caught as he comes in.
Of Maidana. Final seconds of round number 1, scheduled for 12.
Close them up, you close them up when you have them in the ropes, here, here, and here, okay? You gotta hit more, you gotta throw more.
Went to the wrong corner. He went to the neutral corner.
You know, we heard Miguel Diaz, early in a fight, they feel each other's power, they see the way each other move, and they need to give their opponent. And so far, at least in the first round, from Maidana.
Well, you know, when you're undefeated,
What do you think he's shown Maidana so far that's stopping Maidana from giving him the bum's rush?
Quickness, and he hasn't really got used to the body rhythm yet.
Although here,
you know, he's trying something new. A lot more. He's not throwing it enough, and he has the speed and the quickness to be that. Most of his punches right now are really looping punches.
The other thing about Cayo coming into this fight makes a lot of Maidana is, you know,
Whitaker?
Donald Curry or someone else, a better reference, right? He's not some technically perfect fighter. Not Timothy Bradley or Devin Alexander.
Cayo hooks to the body and then goes to the head.
Cayo's elected to go forward, can expose.
Seems like he slaps a little with his punches.
Well, he needs to close together and close his fist, especially when he's throwing the punches. Some referees will warn you. On the move, you have no place to move, and your hands are down.
Oh, he got dropped by a left right at the bell.
9. Okay, back here.
Exactly, you know the punch is on its way. The bell is ringing. You can't stop it.
Listen, you're winning the fight. What the hell are you doing staying there? Move. Please control it. He hit him after the bell and he hit him in the name.
You would take a look at the punch that...
But Cayo didn't react as though the bell had an influence on his behavior at that.
Gabriel Sarmiento, the trainer for Cayo, complaining that Cayo kind of moving around and dipping all over the place behind the neck. You see how he dips down right there?
Cayo exposing his chin when he was digging in like that with those uppercuts and hooks. And while Maidana is a puncher, as I mentioned, a Timothy Bradley or a Devin Alexander fighting in this sound style. With a lot of fighters out of the Dominican Republic. He's talented, Cayo. You see, he's not. We've seen fighters from that part of the world, from Cuba, from Puerto Rico, from most fighters out of the Dominican Republic.
They're heroes. Like for me, you know, Muhammad Ali was my hero, and I loved his style. Something from a boxer that you love from one of your heroes, and take it into your.
Maybe they're not the same level of trainer or same emphasis on boxing, but without those great fighters are less likely to succeed.
Right, you need and love.
Good right hand. He almost bounced into the left off the ropes. Controversial end at the end of round number 2. Let's listen again for the best. Punch clearly of Cayo complaining that the punch came in the back of the neck.
I want to amend what I said a little bit. It does seem to me that the punch was not because the bell sounds. Lennox?
Right, no, I agree totally.
We begin.
That's to nothing, Marcos Maidana. You know, Bob, he's got tremendous defense. I mean, big high, the elbows in tight, and in round 1, even though Cayo had a better, in round 2, Maidana gets an extra point for the knockdown, and certainly I thought he won round 3. I got it 3 to
the 140-pound weight class. Interim champion is Maidana. 20.
Lennox, you mentioned earlier, previous round, that you need. You know, the best fighter out of DR in recent years has been Joe Knight against Funica. Does it taking a lot of risks, not fighting the most technical style.
You know, and Cayo keeps complaining that he's getting hit in the back of the head. Now, Maidana. Maidana blocked that combination with his forearms and gloves.
Hands are down, and all of a sudden he'll elect to go forward, which is good.
Chopping raw material there with Cayo, obviously.
For either fighter. You know, if one fighter has better balance, they'll
be sets with a jab.
Great.
Getting blocked. And then Maidana gets.
Guys, upper bodies all the way through the ropes, and Maidana try to take advantage with a right hook.
At times, the referee's in there to protect you, so, you know, at that point, that's what.
Arguello, Arturo Gatti, and Vernon Forrest, who all do a split-side doubleheader with international flavor. First up in Montreal, Canada, hometown favorite.
You're not throwing, be careful. He's throwing in.
Round number 5 begins in the scheduled 12-rounder between Marcos Maidana.
To thud.
Cayo blocked some of it. Zone a little bit, Lennox?
Well, he's settled down a little bit, you know, trying to work different things.
Oh, good left hand by Cayo.
Got those long arms, Cayo, too.
And Maidana tries to dig in and go.
For all the technical mistakes he makes, for the fact that his basic style is like he has the advantage and he's going toe-to-toe at times with a dangerous fighter, Maidana.
Left and then a right to the body against Cayo.
See, Cayo really stands still and puts his face out there and really needs to keep that hand up a little bit more. So all of a sudden the guy throws a punch, your hands are down, and then when you go to move, your hands are...
It's a shame, Lennox, because we see Cayo has some very good defensive instincts. Mistakes, he'd be very difficult to hit.
Well, at least one hand up.
Estimate to Rock'em Sock'em Robot here in round 5.
See?
It was pretty, but a good fight.
The heck with the... Right hand to the body by Maidana. Nice combination by Victor Cayo to end the... Time to take a look at the punch zone. And the body 73 to the head.
sin dormirte. Después vas arriba.
Keep your hands up.
Cayo was down near the end of round number 2, right at the bell from the left hand. Max, we division. Then before this fight, we showed the 140-pound division, and for this division, look at the talent. Not even at the top of the division.
Eating. I mean, he's getting his head handed to him a bit here. The top 140-pounder, with all the technical flaws he has, he's doing it on talent movement from the last time we've seen him.
Maidana Cayo backpedals away.
He's taken a beating in this round so far. He looked
good right hand by Maidana.
Really hold on right now and keep his hands up because he doesn't look
body shot
well on his feet.
Cayo.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Maidana drops Cayo.
too much natural stuff he has. And Maidana, meanwhile, making a hell of a case for himself at 140 pounds.
To figure it out, let his heavy hands do the talking as he gets knockout numbered, perfectly placed body shot. Right hand.
The solar plexus shot.
Yep. Take a look at it. Right again, right here, right hand's gonna boom. Hey, right above the belt. And he took the wind. Marmalade's legs like jelly with that body shot.
And let me tell you, this is not.
For the official time of the stoppage, to the ring once again.
And as referee Joe Cortez counts to 10, the official time. Champion, his record now, 28 victories, 20.
Literally took the wind right out of Cayo. As we take a look at the judges' score going down at the end of round number 2. So, for all intents and purposes, he had Cayo winning the fight. On Cayo, 42 to the body, including that right hand that won it. Marcos Maidana gets yet another win and another knockout. He's with Max Kellerman.
In the first round from your opponent.
Bueno, fui al rincón, Miguel Díaz me tranquilizó un poco.
It was very tough, and he had
times. How much trouble was he through the
gimnasio para esta pelea con mi entrenador?
Well, you seem to start breaking him down. There was the moment.
Bueno, no, la escuché, pero
wasn't intentional.
As you started breaking him down, he
seguía caminando y no me dejaba descargar mis golpes.
I like that, but then
Yo estaba buscando, Miguel Díaz, el rincón me mandaba a golpear abajo y yo buscaba golpear arriba, pero
and that's when I went to the body.
Okay, so now you've knocked his people don't want any part of you.
movimiento, así que a la larga lo termino noqueando, así que en la 140.
Congratulations, Marcos. Round by a fair to middling kind of prospect contender. And this guy tonight, and instead is fighting Paulie.
And one thing that was illustrated here tonight when we started this evening off, and good raw talent of his own, and Marcos Maidana found a way. He weighed in an absurd 144 pounds in an anymore. In case you missed any of tonight's boxing action,